Hi Sagittarius, this is Char with Ariana Stark. This is your forecast for June 2026. I will use the Ideal Tarot, Divine Mistress Oracle, Love Oracle amongst other decks for your reading this month. For a personalized reading as well as for deck purchase, feel free to reach us at the email address given below. Now let's just get down to your reading. From the Ideal Tarot, I do have the card Seven of Pentacles. Like this person or this child who's putting coins in his piggy bank. Likewise, I think you are going to be someone who needs to plan for your future. Possibly you're also going to invest. So invest wisely. Other than that, I also feel that gadget related issues could even crop up this month. Maybe some of you are also considering taking a loan. With respect to your personal relationships, also you could be a bit nostalgic this June. Now, the final days of May stepping into June 2026, I do have the King of Wands. Possibly in those final days, you were someone who was sought after. Maybe you had left an impression, but some people, tend to continue to underestimate our talents, and that was exactly what was going on. Other than that, I also feel that you needed to let bygones be bygones, because sometimes little issues can snowball into bigger issues unless and until we nip them in the bud. Even in legal matters, if you were dealing with legal issues, I think positive developments was also at hand. Obstacles to overcome this month or the challenges, I do have the Page of Wands. Now this is a card which is talking about ambiguity. You are going to be on your toes, but you do want clarity with respect to certain matters. But as this is in the challenge position, things may not be as clear as you would have liked. Maybe there are going to be delays that you have to deal with. Sometimes our schedule goes haywire because of other aspects. Maybe nature is also going to pour water on your plans. It could rain or something could happen. That is why things may be not to your liking this month. Yet you need to communicate. You also need to be tactful and follow your intuition. Influences for June, I do have the Ten of Cups. Now this is a very positive card. This is talking about contentment in a relationship. Even with respect to work, there could be surprises. Even if people bother you unnecessarily, also still you are going to make gains, and positive feedback is also going to come your way. Maybe you're also going to be on the move suddenly without prior warning. So you should rush ending those deals. In personal relationships, like I said, you may feel your voice is ignored. That is why you could be a bit wistful too. Perhaps you will do well if you follow your sixth sense and focus on spiritual growth too. The first 10 days of June, I do have the Strength card. This is a major arcana in your reading. This means that surprises and gains will be there. Maybe you're also benefiting on account of people in authority who could support you, who could help you out. So seek their good counsel, ask them for favors. Some issues may annoy you, but then overall it's a fruitful period. Past dues will also come in. Again, some of you could be dealing with a person who is very oppressive. Maybe this person wants you under his thumb. That could be in a romantic connection or in case you're married. So avoid those situations. Maybe it would be prudent to let go of such a relationship, as it plays havoc with our mental as well as physical health. Incidentally, Lenormand scythe had also come up in your reading, which means a cut or break or rift or an estrangement. Even health matters could require attention. Possibly someone or even you could undergo a surgery. So visits to the hospital is something that I'm picking up. The next 10 days, that is 11 to 20th June, is the Nine of Wands. Now, this means that you want results immediately, but the Nine of Wands always talks about hard work. Be ready for the grind. Sometimes we want results immediately, but that is not going to be the case. Others around you may feel that you don't cooperate. It's always my way or the highway. That could also mean that you could burn bridges. So cooperate and desist from overreacting. Social events could also be lined up at this time. You also need to focus on meditation. To 30th June, I do have the Ten of Swords. Now, this is another card which is talking about things falling apart. Maybe everything in your life is cyclic. You feel that everything is back to square one. It is going to be a challenging time. Financial worries, legal concerns, even health issues could crop up for Sagittarius. I think you should seek assistance, should not allow exhaustion to creep in. Maybe you're also dealing with a devious person, so aura cleansing will be beneficial for you. There could be work offers this month with 2 tens talking about employment opportunities. So you're going to embark on an adventure for sure if you capitalize. Maybe you're also traveling or making travel plans. Family changes from the butterfly oracle deck. It means that there could be an addition to your family, or someone could be moving out too. With respect to your love life, I do have the card reality is that I'm never over you. So some of you could be dealing with memories. Maybe you want that perfect family life, but it could be missing because sometimes we tend to walk away from relationships which are unhealthy, even if we don't want that, or even if the soul doesn't want. You have to understand that it is for your highest good. There are those of you who could be in a third party situation. Maybe someone at home is making unkind remarks and you want to be with your special person, but then it could be a third party situation. That is why you could even be feeling that you need to wait and watch, or time could be a factor here. I'm sorry I couldn't follow through with my promises. Like I said, some of you could be dejected, heartbroken as well. Perhaps this person is also sorry for how he has behaved with you. Other than that, some of you could be in a relationship where the other person isn't as responsive. Maybe you could send photographs, share personal messages, but this person tries to shrug you off. That means that you do feel out of sort or out of place. Maybe this person has a corner for you but doesn't want to reciprocate because of other factors. Nevertheless, your soul is ascending this month. Like I said, spiritual practice holds the key. You are moving forward in your life spiritually. So that is a blessing this June. The last card in this reading is Give Us Your Cares. Archangel Raphael is asking you not to stress, not to worry too much, not to be fretful, rather focus on healing. Maybe you can also say quick prayers, because that could also help ease the burden on your shoulders this June 2026. I hope, Sagittarius, you liked your reading. This is Star with Ariana Stark. Do give us your feedback in the comment section. This is Ariana Stark signing off. Take care. Bye. Till the next time.